Hey everybody, this is Scott with Less of Me with NSNG. I appreciate you watching my channel. Please look in that corner on the bottom and click like or subscribe and share this with anybody you think can benefit from this. So on this video, I wanted to discuss whatever, really pretty much an open topic, but I wanted to hit on skin surgery a little bit. So I let you guys know to ask some questions, and I'll answer some questions I got. So just a quick recap, been doing NSNG or no sugar, no grains for a little over 2 years right now. Also do DDP yoga, DDPY, and I'm no expert, but I can just tell you what my journey has entailed, and hopefully I can help you with that. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Again, I'm just here to help others with their journey, and I know what it feels like to be on the other end of that spectrum and to feel helpless and hopeless, and just that nobody can understand where you're coming from, but I feel like I can. So let's get into it. So first question I had was, am I limited to serving sizes? No, basically this diet works so well because it's really primitive and basic and simple. It can't get more simple. And being really heavy, I always felt like there was a secret trick that I didn't know, almost like a secret password that I didn't know. But you're just making it complicated for yourself, and it's so far from that. It is beyond simple. It's more simple than eating whatever you feel like. Really, it sounds weird to say, but it is. So, am I limited to serving sizes? No. You're hungry, eat. You're full, stop eating. Don't gorge yourself. Don't make yourself stuffed. Don't feel sick. Know that limitations. Just eat the right food. Eat NSNG approved items. So, yeah, you snack the right stuff. You have those cravings, good. Eat. Just do the right stuff. So, no, I'm not limited to serving sizes. I have never tracked a calorie, or I take it back. I don't want to lie to you guys. I started to for a minute, and I reached out to Vinny, for the creator of NSNG, and I told him, should I be mindful of this? And he says exactly what I pretty much just told you. No, if you're hungry, because I'm starting to train for a triathlon right now, and he said you're going to need to consume more. You're going to be burning more. So if your body's hungry, eat like you should. So there's that. Do I get full faster? Yes, I absolutely do. The food that is pretty much NSNG approved, meat, and beef, pork, chicken, whatever, that's really dense food. So yes, I do get full faster. It's not empty calories. It's all, like I said, it's really dense and nutrient packed. So I do sometimes tend to eat less because of how dense that food is and how filling that food is. And then also you're eating fattier foods, which fat does not make you fat. It satiates you longer. So I feel fuller longer with those higher fat foods, which is just another added benefit to NSNG. Then I have a question 3. So a lot of people beat me up on this one. I'll be honest with you on this question. People said, "Oh, you should have fasted. You should have intermittent fasted. You should have extended fast." I did that for quite a while, and I still do intermittent fasting because I think it's just good for you. But I've been fasting for, I don't know, just shy of 2 years, maybe a year and a half, and I've done fast up to 48 or 50 hours, where I'm just consuming water or black coffee, and I'm not doubting that fasting can help, but you have to keep in mind that I've messed my body up a few times over. I've had been over 550 pounds. I have had gastric bypass. I had gotten down to a decent weight. Then I gained almost all my weight back, and then I lost again. So I've done this a couple times. I beat the heck out of my skin. I've also, with the fasting, incorporated collagen peptides, which helps the rejuvenation of your skin. I'm not trying to claim to be a scientist here, but it does help. I just had too much. There's just only so much you can do. I am still doing it in hopes of getting my midsection of my upper body toned up or tightened up better with the skin. But the skin surgery I had, the panniculectomy, I totally said that wrong. That hanging skin removed, I'm sorry, but fasting was not going to make that disappear. And I know a lot of people like to be irritated and hate on me on that, but that's, if it worked for you, I'm amazed, awesome, congratulations, but it wasn't working for me. So yeah. And do I do any cardio, or have I done any cardio weights, or was all this weight loss diet only? I would say I started the diet and 3 months later, I started DDPY, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. And I attribute most of my weight loss, obviously, to NSNG, but I do, I haven't done much on weightlifting, but I do the DDPY, like I said. I have been recently cycling, running, my version of running, and I'm gonna get into swimming here really soon. I have a above ground pool where I live, so I'm getting a pool all cleaned up, and I found a really cool tether thing where I can hook it to the side and swim here at my house. Because like I said, I am training for a triathlon, and I want to be as good as I can going into that. The DDPY also really does help with strengthening and toning as well. Although you don't really use weights, but it's your body weight, so it does help. And I also do Camp Gladiator, which is a high intensity interval training. Been lagging on that for the past few months since I had my stomach surgery. But because I'm training for this triathlon, I'm getting back into it, because that is a huge benefit and added so much to my fitness. So I'll be hitting that back up starting this coming week. With the skin surgery, I'll show you some befores and afters. I want to warn you right now, there's going to be some probably gross pictures that you might not want to see, so maybe tune out, but I'll show you some pictures of what the skin looks like removed. Nothing grosses me out. That was pretty gross. So as you can see, I'll put a picture up here of some before pictures of that hanging skin. I've been yelled at before, as much as you can on social media, for "this is gross, why are you posting this?" They thought it was a picture of my butt. It is not. It looked like a butt. The hanging skin looked like a butt. So you could see on these pictures I'm putting, wherever I'm putting them at, the hanging skin. And then I'll put some pictures somewhere around here afterwards with the skin removed. So as you can see, it's the surgery I had, PANI for short, PANNI for short. It is not a cosmetic surgery in the sense of it's like a tummy tuck, and they're going to tighten up everything, make it look beautiful, beach body or nothing like that. This was a medical procedure. The skin was in the way. The skin is an insane nuisance. When I would work out, it would be gross. It'd be clapping sounds. I had to wear compression shorts, and a binder over it just to control it. I knew having the skin removed was going to do a lot for me. I had no idea how much I'd benefit by having that skin removed. And that is 100% owed so much to so many people that helped me out on that. Sorry, got a little alert on my watch. So many people helped with that and made that happen, and I'm forever grateful for all those people. Insurance did cover it, but there was still a huge amount out of pocket for the procedure. What's weird is, so I was running prior to the surgery and was running certain times. Took about 2.5 months, maybe 3 months for recovery, and just recently got back into running again. So I lost a lot of condition, a lot of stamina. Once I got back into running, literally my first run was faster and easier to do. Not easy, but easier to do than what it was prior to when I was pretty active in running. That's how much that skin factored in. It was just every time you'd run and take a step, it would be a jolt and an impact every stride. And it beat the heck out of you, and it was annoying, and it took your breath, and it was uncomfortable, and it was embarrassing, and it was everything that you didn't want it to be. So that skin surgery has been one of the best things I've ever done in my life. My clothes fit better. I kind of have the look of almost like I'm sucking my stomach in now. That is not the case. That's just the proportion to my body now. My waist is significantly smaller, and I have my mid and upper section, which still has loose skin, or as the surgeon says, this is the worst description, but the most accurate description that he said, and you don't want to hear, but deflated. My body is deflated, and by golly, that sucks, but that is true. I don't care, honestly. I'm not interested in getting any more surgery. Who cares? I'm healthy. The skin surgery accomplished what I wanted it to do. I still have loose skin on my upper thighs, my midsection, and upper body, like I said. In a perfect world, it wouldn't be there, but I'm not doing anything about it. It's not important enough to do that. So it's not going to hamper me or hinder me from going forward on any of my progress. So yeah, just want to kind of wrap it up with that. If you want to follow up with any questions, you can reach me anywhere you want. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook group, and I'm dabbling with TikTok, which is the most annoying thing on the planet. But anyhow, you could find me there, hashtag less of me with NSNG, and I should put the hashtag somewhere on the screen here. Again, less of me with NSNG. Follow up with any questions you have, join the group, subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So right now, moving forward, I have set a goal, and had a really awesome person reach out to me who is part of a triathlon organization out of Oklahoma. And he invited me to go out there, and even offered to waive my fees. And me being the cheap person I am, I'm going to take advantage of that. So with that in mind, I am set up to do a triathlon on June 5th. I'm confident I could do the sprint relatively easy. Relatively easy. I'm shooting and hoping to do the Olympic length, which is a 1,500 yard swim, a 24 and a half-ish mile bike, and a 6.1 run. So yeah, that's what my goal is. I'm really trying to shoot for that. So the training is going to get harder. And, but I feel like, I'm not saying I'm in great shape, but I feel like I'm settling trying to do the sprint, and I want to continually push myself. Yeah, so that's what I got. I hope this helped you. Again, if you had some questions that you didn't get to me, or maybe a little too personal to throw in an open forum, reach out to me. I'm good with it. I don't care. And we can discuss it. Until next time, I appreciate you watching. You guys take care and have a good weekend.